Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to Slam Motion. So guys, in today's video, we are going to discuss, does the cast of Schitt's Creek still hang out since the show ended? Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end. Comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. Does the cast of Schitt's Creek still hang out? The cast of Schitt's Creek has certainly been hanging out since wrapping up the show. Of course, Eugene, Dan, and Sarah Levy have been together often, but they have also managed to make time to see their other castmates from the series. Dan was spotted supporting his on-screen hubby Noah Reid at the opening night of his Broadway play The Minutes in 2022. The performance also marked Noah's Broadway debut. Sarah Levy has been spotted with her Schitt's Creek co-star Emily Hampshire. Emily can also be spotted commenting on her co-star's Instagram posts frequently. It was funny when fans were saying how sad they were that the show was ending. I was like, it's harder on me. I just lost a job and all my friends all at the same time, said Emily in an interview with comicbook.com. The cast also has a group chat that's been active since before the show ended. Emily confirmed the group has everyone from the main cast, minus Catherine O'Hara. The reason the Emmy award-winning actress is omitted isn't personal. It's because her iPhone is literally too old to get on messages. Catherine is not in the group chat because she still uses a 4S iPhone, and even the 4S iPhone doesn't want to admit it's an iPhone. It acts like an Android, and so if you put her in a group chat, it turns everybody green, and things don't get sent, and it ruins everything, said Emily to comicbook.com. Who is Dan Levy closest to from the Schitt's Creek cast? When assessing who from the Schitt's Creek cast Dan Levy is closest to, it would have to be his dad. The pair talked about how close they were during an appearance on Watch What Happens live episode in 2020. They even touched upon the story of Dan coming out to his parents. Eugene said that prior to Dan coming out to his parents, the pair just knew and were waiting for Dan to be comfortable telling them. They also co-wrote the show. You definitely don't take up writing a TV show with someone you don't enjoy spending time with. It took Dan a long time to become comfortable with the idea of working with Eugene, which is why Schitt's Creek is the first time fans saw the father-son duo in action. Dan would often accompany his father to the sets of his films throughout his childhood and adolescence, but avoided latching onto any of the projects. As he got older, he grew more comfortable with the idea of working with his dad. For a long time, I avoided any kind of association with him. I feel like this industry is incredibly unforgiving when it comes to nepotism, said Dan during an interview at the SAG-AFTRA Foundation. In a 2020 interview with Variety, Dan praised his father, calling the actor an exceptional role model and admitting he's always been a massive inspiration to him. He also talks about his father's presence on set and how he brings warmth to it and creates a really safe space for the entire production. Will there ever be a Schitt's Creek movie? Dan Levy has said that he had a gut feeling that it was time to end Schitt's Creek after the 6th season. But apparently that gut feeling didn't forbid the possibility of a Schitt's Creek movie. Both Dan and Eugene Levy are open to the possibility, but they want to spend some time away from the material first. I'm very sort of sensitive to overstaying your welcome in any capacity. So we'll see in a few years if it all sort of comes together, said Dan during an interview with E! In November 2020. The idea of working with these people again is still something that is kind of at the front of our brains, said Eugene in an interview with Fox 5 New York. They aren't fearful of the cast being against the idea of a movie either. I don't think there's a single person on our team, cast or crew, that wouldn't want to come back for a movie, said Dan to People magazine in 2020. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.